Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealwithlove.com. And this week I have a friend and a guest from Africa, but she's really from Holland, from the Netherlands. It's Renee van der Val. How do you say her name?
It's Renee Vos de Waal.
Vos de Waal. I know it was Renee. So welcome to the Colorscope. Now, we were just talking before, Renee's lived in all kinds of different places. She is a healer, and I do believe that, you know, with healers that they often move around to different places, but Renee's been a little bit different. She's been moving from country to country. It's like she's been healing the land in all these different places. She is a coach and an intuitive and a healer. Do take a look at her website, which I will say as Renee Vos de Waal. But Renee will call herself something different, of course, which is the truth. So we've been choosing colours, and we were so tuned into each other. We both really had the same colours, which is kind of, you know, testament to our intuitive skills, right? So the three colours are green, deep velvet blue, and dusky pink. So use your intuition to select one of those three colors. So that's green, deep velvet blue, or dusky pink. All right then, so we're starting with green. So if you take a look behind Renee, she's got some green plants, and I was looking out here at the green trees, and you know, it just feels like everything's growing and opening and everything's abundant. And you know, I made this tree of life, a pendant with all green in it, and it wanted to be called Tree of Growth. I wanted to call it Tree of Abundance or Tree of Prosperity, but it wanted to be Tree of Growth. So I feel that that green energy is about you growing. Green, of course, is the heart chakra. So it could be that your heart is opening. It could be that you're looking at your life from a different perspective. So it's like there's growth that's there. It could be that your career is growing or your bank balance is growing. But I really feel that that green energy is very much about expansion and growth. And I'm just being told that it's also growth of networking with friends, that you are opening your vistas to connect with new friends and new networks. So it doesn't have to be in person, it could be on the internet, online. So that's it for me. Let's see what Renee has to say.
Well, I love green. Green is grounding, green is on the floor, and when I was walking through my house, I had this enormous, beautiful light with green and a little bit of yellow, but with the light inside. So with green being your heart chakra, as you said, green is bringing out your light, your shyness. It makes you beautiful, and it will definitely, that light will definitely help you networking and connecting with people. And it's also helping you with setting out your dreams, you know, networking, setting out manifestation. So, you know, look at me and Elizabeth. We connected and we set out our manifestation and listened to what we were getting. So, you know, shine a little bit green.
Shine your light. What's
Yes.
that? What's that song? That little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. That's it. I'm singing now, humming that song. All right then, so our next colour is deep velvet blue. So this was a kind of, we were talking about the deep blues, and it just felt so, it feels almost like you can climb inside that colour, and I see a cave and almost like magical energy inside that cave, but you have to step inside the cave. You have to, it's almost a feeling of stepping outside of your regular boundaries and moving into not necessarily something new, but it feels like a new experience somehow that you will like remember. So there's a sense of moving into something kind of knew, but it turns out that you remember it. It triggers a memory. So it could be your psychic skills, because if you think about it, that deep blue links with the third eye, throat chakra, crown chakra, all that energy. So it could be that your psychic ability is awakening, your intuition. It may be that you're stepping into something new that is old for you, maybe a painting class even, because that connects with your vision and creativity. Could be communication. It could be that you're teaching, but it's old, but it's coming as something new. Hopefully that makes sense. And I feel with that blue energy as well, that it's almost like you can touch it. You know, with the velvet, you can touch it. It's palpable. So you may be getting that intuition already, that feeling. Or it may be that you're writing something and that writing triggers an old memory that pushes you into something new. All right then. You never know what's going to come out in this. So Renee, what comes up for you?
People probably start thinking that we have spoken longer than 5 minutes before we started doing this. But look what I've got. I brought for the blue.
Oh.
And because you said going in and out, this is a mussel, and I found it in Aberdeen in Scotland, and I brought it back with me. And this blue for me is ocean. Blue for me is fairies, is wind. It's strong winds. Even if it's a small breeze, it can shift things. It can move things. So if you look at this shell, which is closed and which is beautiful blue, and it's been decorated and it's been keeping you safe, but if you open it, it's also blue, and you can pop out of it and you can look at it. You still have the surroundings and the safety of what you have built around you, but still you can go out and start building from a point where it might be scary. If you're scared, you run back in, but you can go outside as well and grow from it. So
I love that. Yeah. It's lovely, yeah. Building your muscles there.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you. So then our final colour, we were both obviously, kind of tuning into this, is dusky pink. And we weren't sure how, what to call this colour, because we were both seeing the soil and the ground. And when the sun's changing to sunset, sunrise, something around that time, and there's a warmth in the air, and there's a colour to the air, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And neither of us could quite put our finger on what to call this colour. So I feel like this is a link to what this means. So there is a sense of, from the ground upwards to the sky, that that something's happening, and that it's going to be very grounding for you, but you also know that you're going to be reaching heights and going beyond where you've gone before. And I feel that that's what that dusky pink is, that energy, pink links to the inner heart. But again, I get this ancient kind of feeling with this. I had memory with the last colour, and this one I'm getting an ancient feeling with it. Almost as if something is connecting to your long time ago, previous lifetimes, ancient energies, and it's going to ground you and help you to rise up to reach your farthest star. It's like you made a wish, and you're going right up there. And that pink energy, I feel that with it, I'm seeing angels. I feel that the angels are coming and they're going to lift you up. They're not taking you off the planet, so you're staying put, but there's a sense of lifting you up. So it feels good, but at the same time, it could be that you're letting go of something so that it enables you to move up, and your angels take you up to that highest possible place that you've never been before. It's like at the highest place you could possibly be. Oh, it just feels lovely. It feels really lovely. Yeah, I'm going to choose that colour. So let's see what Renee has to say.
Well, for me, when we were chatting as well, and I said, in this area where I live, we have a season we call Hamatan. And Hamatan is the sand coming from the Sahara, and it brings into the city, and it puts a curtain all over us, and you almost have to go through the curtain. And if you're in that period of time, you sometimes feel lost because everything around you can't see clearly. But with the knowledge that you're safe, and you have that inner knowledge with yourself, and you have your angels around you, as soon as that curtain goes open, there is the new. and there's the fresh. And the other thing is, what I also found when I was, tuning into our guidance was this. And it's an ear plug, an ear.
I was thinking it was some exotic thing.
Don't listen to everything you hear around you. Put them in and listen inside. Listen to your angels. Listen to what you are getting, what you are guided to. And this will help you do it.
Sweet. That's funny. We had a shell and a candle and an earplug.
Oh my God, very funny.
I know, how about that? I love that. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Renee. I'm gonna let you say your name. Because I don't know. I'm not always names. It's a title.
What's in a name? It's true.
So check out Renee's website, and she also you do Skype sessions and kind of connect with people. The world is a small place, and you can also sign up to receive a weekly reading as well. And is there anything you'd like to leave people with, like a message?
Well, there's one new thing I started just today, and that's my meditation, and I will be on Blog Radio, intuitive guidance meditation. And every week, for my ever-growing audience, I am offering my gift as a meditation. So if people would like to tune into that, and they have a little calmness for 15, 20 minutes, not while driving, but, find a nice place to sit in. So please, have a look at that.
Oh, I absolutely love when you said 20. The way you said it, I just loved that. I love accents. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much for being with us this week. Now, do check Renee's website out, and also do take a look at my website, sealedwithlove.com. So until we see you next week, coloricious blessings. Bye. Bye.